morning starts for a marine contractor. Here's a little project over in Gulf Breeze we're working on this week. We added a boardwalk to the top of the seawall, and elevation is a little bit different, so we're going to go ahead and make a retainer wall on the inside of this boardwalk to bring the dirt elevation up level with the boardwalk, so it's an easy transition back and forth. Like if you're pushing a cart or a wheelbarrow or something like that, you can access the boardwalk fairly easy. Okay, we have 550 foot of boardwalk we're going to be digging out. Then we're going to be installing a rough cut 2x12 by 20 below the 2x8 stringer that's there. Then we're going to back that with some erosion control cloth to keep the dirt from washing through the cracks and all that. That'll give us a nice smooth transition from the yard to the boardwalk. I also want to say thanks to all my subscribers. I've started this channel a year ago. I've got over 700 subscribers now. Not buying those subscribers, not advertising for any, just organically from people wanting to watch and see what we're doing. And I really appreciate that. It means a lot to me. Here's the difference of elevation I was talking about between the boardwalk and the land. You can see this area here has already been backfilled, so it gives you a nice smooth transition from the land to the boardwalk. We've already got this whole 550 something foot dug out. We're getting started on installing the 2x12 rough cut timber right now. There's a whole lot of digging yesterday. Here's the rough cut 2x12 that we're using as a retainer. And you see we've got some tieback rods down here that actually support the seawall. That's this rod right here. So we've got a notch around those, and we've got irrigation pipes we've got to deal with and all that too. There's pilings on 10-foot centers that hold this boardwalk up, and we're attaching these retainer wall boards to the pilings. We'll be putting some 3/8 by 5-inch leg bolts in each one. Right now we got them screwed up with some stainless steel 4-inch screws. There's an existing boardwalk here that we replaced. You can see the remnants of the old pilings, and those old pilings are all in the way of our new retainer walls. So we've got to dig around those things and get them cut off so we can get our retainer wall attached to this piling here and remove that piling right there. There's some of the old framing of the boardwalk that's still in place. We haven't gotten removed yet, but we've got to get all that out, dig down a little bit deeper, and cut the pilings off that are in the way to get this new retaining wall installed. Also got one little spot here, if you noticed, in the boardwalk. It's got a little bow in it, so that tells me that the tieback system is failing in that area. So we're going to install some new man array earth anchors to get this wall secured back properly. Cloth installed. It's actually nailed to the top stringer of the existing board right here. Stainless steel nails. We put a little extra down there, made it like a little basket. We put dirt in there, and then that'll keep any erosion from getting underneath the filter cloth. A real good trench dug out here so we can access the bottom of the stringers on the dock to get this new whaler board installed. I've got the grass marked where the new tiebacks are going to go, 18 foot behind the wall. I've got the utility companies coming to mark out AT&T, mark out sewer line, and also mark out the water line so I don't run my man arrays into them when I start jackhammering those back into the ground. These tiebacks will support this wall to keep it from wanting to lean out any further than what it already has. Right along retainer wall, you can see it actually starts right there, goes all the way down this boardwalk here, that boardwalk there. It ends up all the way down there, near where that blue boat is in the distance. This is the old tieback rod here that disintegrated, deteriorated in this piling here. I believe it's due to similar metals and this bad stainless steel. You see that thing's corroded right too. So what we're doing is installing another tieback rod, going back, and then we'll be installing a earth anchor main array on the back side of it, 18 foot behind the wall. Hey y'all, thanks for checking this video out. I really appreciate it. If you would, subscribe, hit like, and a notification bell. If you got any comments or questions about how I'm doing it or what's going on or something you want to see, leave me a comment down there and I'll try to get back to you. Thanks.